Everyone, Ammo here with Hyper Bounce Blast. This game was, full disclosure, sent to me by developers to take a look at. It otherwise costs $5 on Steam. It's described as a platforming shmup, or a platformer shoot 'em up with platform mechanics. It's mostly a shmup, which I'm not really big into shmups. I don't know a lot about genres mechanics, so it's coming from that perspective, not being into being in the shmup scene. But it also has this, when it says platforming, it's like this bouncing mechanic, which actually ended up being, it felt very innovative to me. I don't know much about the shoot 'em up genre, but I haven't seen something like this before. And you have to concentrate on shooting enemies, but also bouncing on other enemies. Some enemies you shoot, some enemies you bounce. Like how some shoot 'em ups have the color changing mechanic, where you change color depending on what you're shooting at. This one feels more like you're shooting at both colors at the same time, but one color you bounce on, the other color you shoot on. You'll see. You'll see. Also, the main menu is tragic. Like, this is just gross. I came in here, I first launched this This menu, I'm like, this is awful. It's gonna be a trash game. It's actually alright. The bar set by the main menu is real low, but the gameplay is pretty good. You have a couple different modes. Keep auto fire on, so to click, although sometimes you don't want to be firing, in particular the bonus stages. And a couple different play modes, or music play modes. The music in this game is pretty good. It's definitely you get in the flow state, zone out, trance type game, which I don't play a lot because I'm full of anxiety and worries, so I rarely get into that like relaxing flow state that you're supposed to get into. But some people are into that, so if you're into that, this game has good music. Now the thing is, you can jump and bounce. So you're supposed to be bouncing around. Why is our boss? Am I continuing where I was? I didn't continue, did I? Are we just starting on a boss? This is the enemy approaching. This is the boss. This is the boss. Am I just continuing against the boss? Okay, well I guess we could jump right into the boss I died against, which is unexpected, but kind of cool, because that means I don't have to redo the early levels. Honestly, this all takes a little bit to get challenging. Like, I did die on this boss, but the other levels were kind of a joke. So red you shoot, blue you bounce on. And the higher, oh geez, lasers. And the higher you are, you see on the left side there, there's the multipliers. The higher altitude you have, the more altitude you have, the higher up you are, the more bonus multiplier you get for your actions. And of course you need to dodge. Bullets and such, and like most shoot-'em-ups, you're only you have a very small actual window of vulnerability. Only your little yellow dot there in the middle is vulnerable, and you are invulnerable while bouncing. And you're rarely incentivized to bounce around and stay bouncing as long as you can. Not only do you get a bonus score multiplier, you're also invulnerable to most regular bullets. I think there's some there are saws and lasers that you're not invulnerable to while you're bouncing. Still have to be aware. You're not completely invulnerable. But you're certainly better off than you would be otherwise. Gosh, dang it. I was hoping for more... Although I'm not doing what I was before, which is nice, it's also taking a bit more concentration to actually fight this boss, which is the first real challenging boss. Also, these lasers don't hurt you. They just move you around, these lasers. But they will smash you if you let them do that. When they're on their own like this, not much of a problem, but they'll usually come across while you're doing the other things and decrease and reduce your playable field. Oh lord, he's doing some triple lasers. Okay, we're good. Like I said, I haven't beat this boss yet. I only had the one. Oh, I jumped. I'm trying to be clever and jump through that, and I just took him down. Come on, respawn. Do I respawn? Get in there. Bounce. No, I messed up the bounce. I shoot him to death anyway. Okay, then I shot him to death anyway. Alright, barely beat that boss. I only get 3 lives. There's a kind of I wouldn't say a big jump in difficulty. The difficulty raises steadily, but there's a extended introductory period when the game's real easy. Which if you're a shmup veteran, which I'm not, so it was fine by me. But imagine if you're good at shmups. It's pretty simple. The green is bonus points. Blue, bounce. Red, shoot. Green is bonus points. Those are the lasers to talk about. You see, we absorb bullets as we bounce. So you want to be bouncing all the time. And it takes a lot of concentration, so you're trying to aim, while also figure out where you're bouncing. So it's kind of a stressful game. And this is okay, I'm actually now playing it again, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more. Because like I said, the early levels were really, really easy. So now that the game's getting a little trickier, I'm much more invested in it. Alright, wave complete. Good. That'll probably be my complaint about the game so far as it starts off. First, I don't know, what are we at, wave 20? So probably the first, that's going to a level. I need to be bouncing, man, be bouncing so I don't get killed and get bonus points. What am I doing? It's I can never play video games before. Those are lasers I don't get shot by. But anyway, yeah, first, probably at least 15 levels were absolute cakewalk. which is not very engaging, right? Like, you know, put some challenge at me. I want to be excelling here. I feel like I'm improving. That's what I mean by lasers coming along when normally other stuff's happening. They're from both sides. I'm more it's really I like the idea that so in a lot of shoot 'em ups you're looking at yourself, not so sure aiming, or you're aiming and not so much yourself. And this one you constantly have to be aware of both. You have to be aiming to hit the things, and you also have to be constantly aware of where you're moving to in order to actually do successful bounces. Instead of just doing like one or the other, which normally just looking at yourself. You're not shooting out on the sides, enemies coming from all over. You're mostly bouncing around. There we go, we're high up in the score multiplier. So I'm not huge into shmups, but I am enjoying this game. It's just good too. But you see, you get the idea of it being like, it has the good music, and all the wall jumps is not awesome. You can do wall jumps, you bounce on things, you shoot everything, the music's going, you try to get your score attack. It's definitely the kind of game that, like, I understand it after into the genre of like score attack, flow state. You chill out, have a beer, try to get a high score. I get it. It's just not, you know, my personal thing. Why there's so many lasers? I'm also like 90% sure there's some sort of special attack or something that I forget how to activate. I'm not gonna lie. I mentioned it in the tutorial, and I'm pretty sure I just straight up forgot. This is not a boss. There's some scary enemy. I'm not sure if I can touch those while I'm bouncing. I get killed. Oh, dude, jump. Okay. You have to bounce. You can't just jump to be immune to bullets. You have to actually be bouncing off something. Okay. Like I said, this game's gotten considerably more stressful. I was hoping I would have a little bit more time to collect my thoughts as I play, but then all of a sudden it puts me back in the hard levels, which I like from a gameplay perspective, because I'm having a lot more fun than I was earlier when the levels were super easy. But I was also expecting like a little more time to gather my thoughts while I was playing. I'm having trouble here. Yeah, I tried to bounce into that, overshot it. Hit thing. Did I die? Am I dead? Am I done? Game over. We can do restart from last checkpoint. Restart for first wave. I'll show you the first little bit of the game where I can show you it's really on the easy side. Does it redo the tutorial? I don't think it does. You can see what I mean by the first few levels being kind of like dull. You see, first wave complete. I can't not fail that one, okay? I can't not ace that level. If you shoot the blue, nothing happens. If you bounce on the red, actually, I'm not sure what happens if you try to touch the red. I would be afraid to try it. And if you touch the top, you actually get a little bit of bonus. I guess I was tutorializing that. And you stick to the top a little bit and you shoot away. Maybe I wait a little bit. Yeah, that'd be better. That was terrible. Terrible bouncing. Try to improve this. I have the auto fire on. Of course, you can have auto fire off. I just have it on, so don't worry about the clicky mouse. Which, if I get to a bonus level, I'll actually show you a bonus level at least. That's what I meant by, in particular, by not necessarily needing auto fire on, wanting auto fire on. Yeah, there we go. Got to do the wall. It's pretty satisfying. The wall bouncing. Get real high up, especially bounce off the walls. Here's the first boss. He's pretty simple. I like the boss fights though. Boss fights have been pretty fun so far. That last boss is solid. It's definitely by far the most challenging. And see, this guy's like, I don't want to say he's totally a joke. He's kind of a joke, right? There's this dodge. This actually leads to dodge. And he puts up a shield, and you just bounce on his face. Can I like shoot him over? No, shield totally covers him. Okay. I like the two wildly different methods of attack. You have to platform, jump around, hop on everything, but it's also a shoot 'em up, and you're also shooting, which I really like. Cause like I said, I'm not really a shoot 'em up fan, so having a game that it adds some innovation, that's something interesting else. And I imagine it gets super hard. Like I already died in whatever wave, And I don't think it was even that hard. I'm just kind of bad. I imagine with it gets super hard, especially going for a high score. You have to be constantly jumping to get up to maximum height, while also, you know, shooting things and dodging all sorts of attacks. So imagine it's a really skill-based game, which my impression is it's a very skill-based game. Which, you know, I like based off the, you know, normal games that I usually play. No! No, I messed that up. Probably could have got onto the roof there. I find myself thinking, this probably isn't a game we'll be playing a lot. But then as I'm playing it, I'm like, low-key, I'm actually having a lot of fun. Which I'm glad. I'm really glad to be pleasantly surprised, because honestly, that main menu was a disaster. I was like, this is going to be some trash. Just, no, it's actually a good game. I'm glad I, you know, didn't judge a book by its cover there. Yeah. Jumping off the walls isn't something I was doing the first time around. It's incredibly satisfying. Not doing a very good job aiming, though. Really focused on jumping. Hope your blues. Nope. Maybe we have to do that faster to jump there? That or they're just here for later. Nope, 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 get it. I messed it up. The upgrades, you see they bounce around. I don't have to, like, have to get it right away, you know. Probably a way to get... it's probably a way to get a bank. Get to the top there. In fact, there's almost certainly a way, because I saw where some of those blues are positioned. Just kept missing and falling. Get lasers showing up when I'm trying to do other things. Oh, no, knock me down. Don't crush me. Cool, almost just actually died there. So getting points, I just almost died. There we go. No! I died on wave 10! Oh, it's embarrassing. I was talking about how easy all these waves were. Oh, I was getting a little... Instead of just... I'm getting more... Okay, versus the first time I played. Alright, I was just focusing on survival. And now I'm kind of, you know, more into the score attack system, trying to get all these bounces in and get points. So I'm not too worried about it. But as you see, it's really easy to lose track of surviving. Doing all this bouncing around. But not in a good way, because, you know, that's the whole point of the game. It's about getting points. Imagine... Okay. Alright, we're good. And the game, you know, obviously super quick to load, easy to run. Goes pretty quickly, you can leave at any time. Like where I quit against the boss, I left, and they just picked the checkpoint back up. Here's the bonus round I was talking about. So we have to hit these caterpillars, snakes, whatever. And now I actually don't want to shoot these other guys. These guys turn to bounce pads at the end of the bonus round. I want to keep them around to bounce on them. Very arcadey game. I mean, both this in particular bonus game and the overall game itself. The product itself. Very arcadey feel to it. Alright, Dang it. I'm trying to destroy all these things. I need them. Have plenty of time to destroy the green bonus guys. Oh, hello. Arachno bonus. Got about that guy. You're getting real fast. Alright, we're good. Bouncy time yet? Alright, it's bouncy time. Bouncing. See all of them? They all turn into bounce pads. Now, want to bounce like crazy. Oh no! Alright. Wall jump saving. First time I did this, I didn't understand it, so I just shot them. And I was like, oh, we have to actually save it for bouncies. That's where we get the real bonus points from. Bonus over. And back to the game. This is Hyper Bounce Blast. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Good music, fun arcade game. Really arcadey. Really good if you're into shoot 'em ups and you're looking for something different. I really like I said, I really like the bouncing mechanic along with the shooting. Music's good. If you're into any kind of, if you're into shoot 'em ups or you just want some kind of trance game, sort of, you know, Pac-Man Ultimate Edition, whatever style game, then I would recommend it. Recommend checking it out at least. Don't judge a book by its cover, honestly. That main That main menu is gross. I was like, I'm just gonna uninstall this. I wasn't even play it. The gross main menu, very poor impression on me. Yeah. So we're gonna keep. I'm gonna keep playing because I am playing. I don't want to stop recording right now while I'm in the game. So tune out if you think you've heard all I have to say. Otherwise, stick around and watch me, shoot some dudes and bounce around. This guy has those lasers. We gotta be careful. I wonder how long we have to bounce. Like, can I just stay bouncing? Oh, I missed the bounce. I have no excuse for that. Alright, bounce on these guys. I didn't even get a bounce on them. It's fine. You still do damage. Like shooting in the red state, you don't have to bounce for the damage, but you get a lot of bonus damage for bouncing on them. It's a shame. I already died twice on this run. Yeah, I'll just reshoot the entire video until I do better. Everyone thinks I'm super good at video games. Obviously kidding. Yeah, I like the music. The music's good too. I think it's pretty important though if you're gonna have those kind of trancy, shoot 'em up arcade game. You're gonna need good music. That was awesome. Feels real cool doing that. Great bank. Oh, I jumped off the wall. Tried to land on the blue thing. Instead landed directly on a bullet. That was right there. Because that was better these kind of games. I imagine there's some people I know that'd be really into this kind of game. But there it is. Better than I had expected, honestly. So check it out on Steam. Hyper Bounce Blast, $5. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe for more fun Twitch.xdeal, and I'll see you next time.